I recently made a video talking about ambition, talking about how to deal with the emotional toll of being ambitious. In this video, we're going to talk about how do you be ambitious without burning out. And this is one of my favorite topics because I'm going to mention health here. And if you all already know me, and if you don't, I love talking about health. Before we get to the health path, we need to understand that the hard work we do is in phases. Now, throughout our life, let's say I live for 100 years. Ideally, I live for 200, 300 years. But let's say I live for 100 years. There's probably going to be 3 or 4 times in my life when I'm going to have this unlock of potential and I'm going to go all in. A small phase. This phase will probably last for 1 to 5 years where I'll go all in, all in, all in. And in this 5 years, I'll produce the output that will carry me for the rest of my life. And I'll probably have this phases 3 to 4 times. Currently, I'm in one of this phase. But we need to understand that this is a phase. All the hard work I do, a lot of you and me, sometimes when we wake up in the morning, we are like, we work so hard for what? I can't do this forever. This is so hard. We're not doing this forever. This is just a phase. And this phase has given us the opportunity to unlock something, and we have to go all in to achieve the consequence of it. When I go out for parties, when I meet people, they often tell me, Gurmeet, I don't see you out much. Why do you work so hard? You can't be carrying this for the rest of your life. My answer is, I'm not going to do this for the rest of my life. This is just a phase. So the next time you're working really hard and you've been doing it consistently for probably a year, probably 2 years, probably a few months, keep in mind this is just a phase, and you're lucky enough to be in that phase because this phase of hard work will carry you for the rest of your life. Second thing is, to be productive at this phase, you need to also have recovery phases. Now keep in mind, every system is part of another system within systems. So even multiple phases that you have throughout your life, you can have mini phases within this 5 year period of a phase where you give yourself recovery. Few days back, I went on a rave party. I love raving. I'm a raver. I dance my heart out. And it was a 3 day vacation in like a jungle that I did over the weekend. That 3 days was the first official break I had in a span of 1 year. So in 1 year, I took 3 days off so I can probably work hard for another 1 year. Beyond that 3 days, that was mini phase within a longer phase, I have mini phases throughout my days as well. Every single day at night, I relax. I make sure that before I go to bed, 3 hours before that, I work. I don't at all work. I'm not gaming. I'm not being super productive. I'm just relaxed. I'm so relaxed that I got nothing to worry about. So every single day, I have a small phase of my day where I'm completely recovering. Every single year, I have a few days where I'm completely recovering. So these are mini phases within a long phase that helps me stay productive. So keep in mind, when you're working really hard, don't worry, it's just a phase. And to be as productive as possible in this phase, make sure you have mini phases which allow you to recover. And finally, peak health. Being healthy is very important. Some of the best entrepreneurs I know that are healthy and can get a lot of productivity done is because they're healthy. Health carries you forward. Health backs up your mind when your mind cracks a system. Now, this year, that is 2025, I'm in 2026 now, but last year, I figured out something. I figured out something very important, which, if done right, can make me a buttload of money. But to be able to do that, my body has to carry me forward. Fortunately, I always took care of my health, and so I'm able to do this. What do I mean by taking care of my health? Well, I personally prioritize my sleep really well. I wear a mask when I go out. I have an air purifier in the house. I decided not to quit. I've decided to quit smoking and drinking, that is to not smoke and drink. I've decided to eat very healthy. My lifestyle in general is peak healthy. This helps me have peak productivity, which in turn makes sure every time I get in a phase of productivity, I'm capable of being productive. I'm capable of backing my mind when my mind decides to be productive. So if you're an entrepreneur, you need to understand these basic fundamentals that being healthy is essential. If you are not healthy and are trying to follow the idea of a productive phase, you're probably going to burn out. You're probably going to fail because you cannot have a constant phase of hard work without your body being able to push you through it. So being healthy, taking mini recovery phases within a longer phase of productivity, and having a long phase of productivity probably a few times in your life is very important. And the next time you're working super hard, you're worried that you might burn out, keep in mind it's just a phase. You will have a time where you'll enjoy all the hard work you've done. Cheers.